Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Dennis with Youreka, and I'm going to take just a few minutes right now to walk through an example demonstration of how we could use some PDF generation technology on the Salesforce platform to convert Youreka's forms into some customized documents, some customized PDFs that we might need to deliver to an end customer after those forms are completed. So really quick, the 30-second overview of Youreka for those of you who have no idea who we are or what we do. We are a Salesforce-native forms, assessments, and inspections application that allows people who are in the field, perhaps even offline, to complete complex forms and assessments on their mobile device. And all of this information is then going to get sent back up to Salesforce for those forms to be reviewed, reported upon, automated off of, etc. And our forms are complex enough that they can guide users through different processes. They can show and hide information based on answers to previous questions, etc. And again, we're completely native to the platform. So really quick, the use case is this. We have an organization that needs their users to fill out forms in the field. They're going to use Youreka Mobile to do that. Then while they're in the field, the user should be able to decide if the form will automatically be emailed to a customer once it's submitted in the form of a PDF. And so we're going to use Salesforce, Youreka, and S-Docs all together combined in order to make this type of thing happen. So with that said, I'm going to move over to our example Salesforce environment, which we see here on the left, and my iPhone, which we see here on the right. We're going to start on my iPhone as somebody who's out in the field filling out an inspection. So what we can do is from here, if any forms have been assigned to us, we can go ahead and click on those. But because there aren't any forms yet, I can click on this little green button in the bottom corner, and I can select any of the form templates that have been assigned to me to be able to use. So for example, we're going to use this general inspection right here in the middle of the screen. When I click on that really quick, I'm just going to type in the name of an account in the system. And as soon as we do that, it's going to take me into a form that's going to be related to that specific account. Now, don't get married to the process that I just went through. There's about 1,000 ways that we can set up people to be able to access forms. But the important thing to notice is now I'm in my form, I can review some of the account information that we have for this specific customer. And most importantly, we can get to these inspection items here that we need to fill out. So as an inspector, I arrive on the property and I can say, is the front of the property compliant? Well, yes, it is. Is the rear compliant? No. Is the left side of the property compliant? Yes. Is the right side of the property compliant? Yes. These are silly questions, but you'll see here what's going to happen as soon as we submit this to Salesforce. So we're going to capture some photos as well. I have some crazy photos here, just a smiley face on my notepad. But this could easily be, the property that they are looking at while they're on site. So this is going to be a happy face, a frowny face. We can go into each of these and we can mark them up if we want to. And when we're done, we have what looks like one more question to go. So do changes need to be made to the property? If the answer is yes, please describe them in detail. We'll go ahead and use the dictation to be able to do this. So we'll say that there were a lot of issues with this particular property, period. We're going to need to come back later and re-inspect the entire thing after some of these significant changes have been made, period. We also need to talk to the customer and get alignment with them, period. Next is, would you like to send this form via email upon submission? And so we'll check that box. And we'll fill out an email address that we want to send this to. So I'm going to just type in my email address here. Again, there's a lot of ways we could do this too. We could have a pre-populated contact that this would go to if we wanted. But in this example, we're just going to do this in a way that allows you to decide what email address you want to pick. So at this moment, I can click Save. If we were offline, it would just hold all this data on the Youreka mobile application until we go back online. But in this case, we were online, so our form has successfully been submitted, and we can see that here on the mobile device. Over here on the left-hand side of the screen, I can refresh my page, and we'll see that a form is in fact been submitted into the system, and I can even see all that information right here on the form record page. So this is going to render for me, and we'll be able to see the answer to every single question that was submitted. So all those inspection items that we just filled out together are now available here in Salesforce. That includes the photos as well. But the important requirement here was, well, how do I make sure that the customer gets a PDF? And the answer is that this email has actually already been sent. This one just hit my inbox. In fact, you probably heard it if my microphone picked it up. But this email literally just got sent to me. And you can see that we have an HTML email template that has been configured. So it says, to whom it may concern, a form has just been completed. So you can decide all the different variables that are going to be as a part of this email. And then most importantly, if we open up the PDF here, what we'll notice is that the entire thing, everything that we just filled out, is now available for us here in this PDF. And the best part is, because this is S-Docs, that is what they are designed to do, is generate PDFs and documents from Salesforce data. So everything here can be configured. If you want a different logo at the top, if you want different information here, and then underneath is every single piece of information that we filled out while we were just on the mobile device a moment ago. And that includes, as you can see here, the photos as well. So if we want all the photos from our inspection to show up here on a document, we can easily do that. So this is what it looks like to generate PDFs from Salesforce, from Youreka and Salesforce and S-Docs all together as a combined solution. If you'd like to learn more about how I did this, we have an entire article that we've written on our website that teaches you how to build out S-Docs and Youreka together. And then certainly, if you would like more information, you can feel free to reach out to us or visit us at Youreka.io to learn more.